Nathan. I'm with my friend and co-host Aaron. How's your weekend been, Aaron?
Hi Nathan, my weekend's been great. Ready to talk about some football business.
Great stuff. And we started today at the Emirates. Arsenal 4, Leeds 2. Arsenal have finally won a game and Aubameyang scored a hat-trick. The end is near, people. What do you think of that?
Well, obviously Aubameyang started and he was in place of obviously Lacazette, who was on the bench, but Lacazette Aubameyang got a hat-trick, which was good for Arsenal, but you expect that from him. He's a clinical finisher. But obviously, it was a bit tricky when Leeds got 2 back, and it was a bit obviously Arsenal's defensive errors are still happening.
Yeah, and another defence in question is Manchester United's, of course. They drew 1-1 away to West Brom, and what a poor result that is for United. And City are running away with it, but United surely should be looking to wrap up second place. And after today's performance, they look like they're going to struggle for that as well.
Yeah, you're right. Obviously, West Brom are scraping points to try and stay in the Premier League, but 1-1 was a good result for them. Obviously, it's only 1 point for them. Obviously, United did have a good run of form, and they're starting to drop a few points now. But yeah, it looks like it's City's title to lose now. But United will be that. United and Leicester will be fighting for that second spot.
One thing is guaranteed, though: Bruno Fernandes always scores worldies.
Yeah, you're right. He's a clinical goal scorer. He does score very good goals. He's just got that confidence, hasn't he? He hasn't got an ego, but he's strong on the ball and he knows that he will hit the target.
Absolutely. And going into Saturday's action as well this week, Leicester beat Liverpool 3-1. We talked about this on Friday on the weekend preview, how important this game could be for both sides, mainly Liverpool. Are Liverpool out the title race now? And are they actually just hoping to get fourth place? Because they are starting to sink down the table.
Well, yeah, obviously Klopp did admit in the press conference that he had that he's lost the title this season, but we're still fighting for that top 4 finish. We need Champions League football. It's going to be a tough one to call, if you ask me. Obviously, Brendan Rodgers should be proud of his Leicester team, the second in the league, and they're a team to be they're a force to be reckoned with at the minute.
Yeah, and I actually watched the game and I thought Leicester deserve a lot of credit. Brendan Rodgers also deserves a lot of credit. As when we were watching the game, the commentators and pundits kind of said Leicester are backing off. Why are they letting Liverpool have the ball? And it was kind of Rodgers' game plan. Once Liverpool came onto them a bit more to try and win it, they obviously got the first goal. That's when Leicester struck and they got the 3 goals really fast. And Harvey Barnes, what a credit he is to Leicester. He's playing unbelievable at the moment.
Yeah, you're right. I've just got to say one thing. Gareth Southgate's got a really big decision to make with these centre attacking midfielders that he's got to choose from. Obviously, Harvey Barnes and the likes of Maddison, stuff like that. The Leicester squad overall they outplayed Liverpool, and Brendan Rodgers, like I say, should be proud of his team. But like I say, there's some positives to come out of the Liverpool game. Mo Salah's still top scorer in the Premier League. He still manages to snatch a goal now and then, but obviously the defensive errors in the Liverpool's game needs to be improved.
Yeah, and another player who played really well, I thought, was Tielemans for Leicester City. He controlled the tempo, and I imagine that's what Liverpool would want Thiago to do.
Yeah, you're right. Tielemans is proven to be an absolute unbelievable player for Leicester. He's been there a while now, and I class him as one of the leaders in the team now. I think he's just signed a new contract actually. So yeah, it's a good one to keep, good player to keep for them.
And another midfielder in form at the moment is Ilkay Gundogan for Manchester City. He's just won the Barclays Premier League Player of the Month, and he's playing like prime Zidane at the minute. Did you see his goal against Spurs?
Yeah, I did. He's got no fear at the minute. He's obviously missed a penalty against Liverpool, but then he scored 2. It's one of them really. He plays around the speed that Man City have. Obviously, the likes of Mahrez and Sterling, and obviously Phil Foden playing them balls left, right, and centre so quick. And then obviously Gundogan's the right place at the right time constantly.
Yeah, and the talk is that since David Silva's left, maybe Gundogan's moved a bit more further forward, so he's getting more chance on the ball, more possession, more shots, more goals, and he's playing really well. City will be over the moon to score 3 goals against the Jose Mourinho side, especially with Pep Guardiola in charge, an old rivalry there.
Yeah, you're right. Obviously, Jose won't be happy conceding goals because you know what he's like, clean sheet fanatic and all that. But but yeah, Spurs. It's a weird one. I think I seen a comment on Sky Sports today. It's like Harry Kane. Is his loyalty still going to lie, and will he look elsewhere in the future? Because I don't know what's happening with Tottenham, to be fair.
Yeah, that's the great old question, isn't it? Whether Harry Kane will move on and win trophies or whether he'll stay loyal. It's a bit like Shearer back in the day with Newcastle. Obviously, he did win the Premier League with Blackburn, but he chose to stick with Newcastle. And, you know, he could have went to Man United. I'm sure many top clubs would have signed him, but he wanted to be loyal. Same with players like Matt Letizia. We see it a lot. And it is good to see loyalty in the game as well.
Yeah, you're right. But obviously, Kane's got a massive decision to make in the next 12 months, because he's about, is he 28 years old? Is it?
Yeah, coming up, I think. Yeah.
So it's one of them really. It's either now or never. Van Persie obviously made that decision, leaving Arsenal to go to a champions winning team. You know what I mean? It's one of them. But Kane's got to make a decision, and fast.
Yes, and Van Persie clearly made the right decision, and we all love that. For that. And that is all we do have time for. So we will be back on Wednesday with a career mode episode, FIFA 21 career mode, and Friday we will have another podcast out on our YouTube page. Our social media is on the screen now at the Corner Kick 20. Go drop us a follow. Thanks for listening.
Thank you. Bye.